Morning Parkrunners, Thursday morning. We're at the airport and we're flying to Bologna. From there we'll get the train down to Florence, and on Saturday we're going to do Mensola Parkrun, so we'll just board the plane now.
Un piatto caldo o un panino come lasagne, pasta al ragù, pollo.
So even though it says the Parkrun's got no toilets, this coffee shop is just a couple of stops on the bus. It's only a couple of 100 metres, maybe 300 metres to the Parkrun, and obviously we're going to buy a drink first and then use the toilet. So just there, that's the bus stop, and when the bus comes it just turns round on this roundabout, so it turns round and then you get off at this stop, and then you just walk in this direction the same way the bus was going. So if you get off the bus, turn right, because it's turned round, and it's probably 200 metres to the start. It's just on the left down here. So you just walk past that sports stadium on your left, and then this is the last little stretch, next little junction down here, 100 metres now, and the entrance to the park is just on the left. And here we are, this is the start of the Parkrun. You can see some people here already, and what a stunning view as well. There's volunteers here, and if you want to volunteer, I'm report writer today, I just wanted to do something. And Suzi, who's run director, said they love it when tourists write a report, but you can just email mensola@parkrun.com and say you're available to volunteer.
Right, hello, welcome to our park run. Today we have enough volunteers. Last week you may have seen I called it off because at 7 o'clock on a Friday I met 2 volunteers. So I was really mean and I cancelled it, but it worked. Because this time on Monday I had 20. So if anyone here's a run director, do it. Every now and again, just cancel. Right, so we're going to start up here. Alright, we're going to come down, stay on this path, run all the way round. All the way round by those trees there. You're going to get over there, and if the grass wasn't so high, you'd be able to see a bridge. You're going to hop over the bridge and do another loop on the other side, and it's all anti-clockwise, so it's virtually a figure of 8 with a long bit that joins the 2 loops. We're in Italy, so you're going to pass the duchy on the right-hand side. Keep right. Yeah, keep right, especially on the bridge, it's narrow. Obviously there are people in the park as well, they know about us, and they're really good, and they keep on the right as well. The worst people are Italian runners. Right, the tourists are all really good. The people in the park are all really good. Italian runners are terrible. We shout at them. We still shout, alright? That's it. Have we got any milestones here today? Well, I'm going to tell you a secret. Today's my 250th volunteer, but I celebrated it last week when I cancelled. I came here with a bottle of Prosecco and some strawberries. So I already celebrated it. It's actually official today. So that's all. Any questions? Oh, got a photographer here. Come from. Allora, benvenuti all'evento numero 144. Prima di tutto, per la situazione volontari, dispiaciuto tantissimo dover annullare l'evento della settimana scorsa, e anche se alle 11 di venerdì sera avevo volontari in migliaia, è tardi. Io devo annullare la sera prima per le 19 perché ci sono turisti che devono cambiare Parkrun, e la settimana scorsa io sono stata ad aiutare i nostri turisti andare a Terme, andare a Lucca, a trovare gli alberghi, a trovare i treni. Quindi io non posso cambiare idea a mezzanotte di venerdì. Quindi per cortesia tenete presente, questa settimana è stata fantastica, tanti di voi siete fatti avanti, la Greta, dov'è la Greta? Insomma di là. che fa scanner per la prima volta, abbiamo Tessa che fa timer per la prima volta, abbiamo Giulio che si impegna a lavorare prima e dopo e ha fatto anche la lavagna.
Bravo Giulio!
Ok, abbiamo tante persone che ci stanno aiutando, così tutte le settimane per cortesia. So for tourists, I'm just translating the boring nag about volunteers. But this week we have got some new volunteers, which is really great. Tessa for the first time. Giulio, he's not going to mess around in the river and he's actually going to be a volunteer, so we've allowed him a jacket and he's going to behave. And then we've got Sue, our photographer from England, fotografo dall'Inghilterra che ci aiuta anche con le foto e saranno disponibili anche sul sito sempre di Alessandro. So all her photos will be available on the website, which I'll put onto Facebook for you, where you can go and download everything. Grazie alle persone che hanno portato qualcosa da mangiare per le merende. Onestamente non so chi ha portato che cosa. L'uomo Balsan sicuramente qualcosa, qualcuno le banane, ci sono un sacco di cose. Quindi thank you to the people who bought something to eat. It's always appreciated. It's just a little snack. It's not a, you know, it's not a full restaurant. Well, it nearly is. But thank you to everyone who did that. Ready?
Pronti? Via!
Grazie. Grazie.
Grazie.
Vai, bravissimo voi. Dai, dai. Suzi, ciuho.
Grazie.
Vai, vai, bravo.
Well done, Michelle.
Non volare, stai andando bene.
Thank you, grazie. Well done.
Brava Cori, brava! Vai! My face get very similar.
You're right.
Brava Elena! Well done, thanks for the company.
And you as well there.
Last lap.
I drank far too much wine yesterday.
That's Italy, isn't it?
Yeah. And beer and limoncello. Are you visiting or you live here?
Sorry?
You're visiting or you live here?
I'm visiting family.
Oh, nice.
I live in Southampton.
Oh, right, yes. Oh,
I'm just here for a week.
that's a big park run.
Oh, it's 1,000 plus people.
Grazie. Well done. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Oh, grazie.
Bravo.
Brava.
Perché tanto la posizione è sul barcone.
Go, go, go!
Well done. Suzi, today's run director and 250 volunteers today.
I celebrated it last
Ah,
week.
you said yes,
So
but you had to cancel, yeah. But,
I know, but I celebrated it anyway.
I thought you'd cancel because there was some other event on, something like that. And,
No, we cancelled because we, at 7 o'clock on a Friday night, we didn't have enough volunteers.
No, and in the UK I go on every park run I've done, I'm on their like Facebook page. And it's surprising how many Thursday, Friday night are desperate sometimes for several people, you know. And you do get the odd ones that say I'm going to cancel, but then it's good because next week it makes everybody volunteer.
Well, I mean, our situation is we have so many people like you. It's a destination park run, and people book flights and come out here. And I was helping them on the Friday night to get trains and find hotels. To go to the other park runs because they come out to do that. Then at midnight, of course, I had 20 volunteers.
That's right.
But it's too late. You can't. You can't do it like that. But it did serve a good lesson, and I think it served a good lesson to the other park runs as well in Italy to say it does happen, and you know you've got to.
Yeah, thank you. Because I know when I went over the bridge, if you've not been there, in my mind I was turning right then because I was going to do an anti-clockwise. And I'm thinking, you've said anti-clockwise. We're going left. That's going to be a clockwise loop. But of course, there's that bit of path before you do it.
If you turn right when you go over the bridge, it goes 200 metres and stops.
All right.
So some people have done that in the past when we haven't had enough volunteers. And
well done, Michelle. Yeah, I would have done. Yeah, thank you very much anyway. So yeah.
Well done.
Well done.
Go lap off.
Lots of finishers now. Parkwalker and tailwalker just setting off on their last lap. Some stats from Mensola Parkrun. Today's event 144 and it's the 4th of May, Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. First event was 31st of July 2021 and it had 7 finishers. They averaged 30. Last week it was cancelled last week, but the last week it ran there was 65. They didn't have enough volunteers, as you probably I've got Suzi mentions when I spoke to her. She's the run director today. Record attendance was 67. That was event 111, 16th of September 2023. The lowest attendance was 2. That was event 5 on the 28th of August 2021. And on that event with 2, the first place was a woman in 42 minutes and 5 seconds, and second was a man in 42 minutes and 7 seconds. The fastest time here is for a male is 16:32, female is 17:52. My stats: 323 park runs, 174th location. So when we came today, we got the number 17 bus. You get the 17, 17B, 17C, and it's the last stop.
and the bus gets to a roundabout and turns round. So it's actually, if you get off at the stop before or the last stop, it's just opposite sides of the road. We actually got off a couple of stops before, and there's a coffee shop there, which I've videoed, and we bought a coffee in there, and there is a toilet in there as well. And then we walked probably 400 metres from there to walk to the toilet, to the parkrun, sorry. Courses, 3 laps, all in an anti-clockwise direction. You do a small loop where you start, then you go over a bridge, and then there's a short straight, and then another loop, it's like a figure of 8, and you do that 3 times. And then on the 3rd lap, where the start is, as you pass the start, you go left onto the grass and finish there. Quick course review. It's all solid paths. You can imagine after a lot of rain in winter, maybe there's puddles, and there's a couple of patches where it could be muddy after rain, but lovely course. Not as flat as I thought it would be. Lots of little, just maybe only 10 foot long, sudden drop down, and then you go straight back up again. You'll see on the video. But a lovely course. It was very hot here today. Not hot by their standards here, but hot to run in. For me, I was a bit slower, quite a bit slower today. That was due to bottles of red wine, limoncello and beer yesterday. Not the best source of energy for doing a park run, but it's a beautiful course. Lots from England, lady from Australia here today as well. Always seem to be, whichever European park run you go to, there's always lots of people from the UK at these park runs, so a great course. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy my videos, and we'll catch up. Try to put races next, off to Finland on Monday, to Helsinki to do a park run there. So that's it, that's a wrap.